Hi Aries, welcome to your April 2018 readings. I'm just getting over the flu, so these are coming out a little bit slower. Just when you think you're ahead of the game, it's like life just throws you a curveball, or just go with it though. Hopefully everybody's doing well, and happy birthday to all you Aries out there. My mom's an Aries, so I'm a little biased with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to be doing these for you guys. I think I did them last month this way, where so I got a few different sets of decks of cards here. And you guys got a beautiful energy. I love the energy that you guys got. You're very much going to be in your energy, which is quite nice. There are a few things here, though. So I read energy. We'll see what I pick up. It's going to be what you need to know, show, and grow. So for the first cards we got is I am an entrepreneur. This is like an Aries energy. I don't have the magician card here, but I feel like the magician energy happening right here. It's pretty exciting. I don't know what's going on, but the energy is exciting here, people. The universe might have some surprises for you guys. The next card we got is I'm intelligent. I am untamed. Very much Aries. We have prosperity and money. We have, this is like the Hierophant card. So it's like the authority figure, boss card. Also represents marriage. And actually, I just got the song Beyonce, Upgrade You. And then when I touched the Five of Swords, I got the song also by Beyonce, Freakum Dress. Oh man, the way I get messages is hilarious. The Five of Swords is a card of victory, so you guys are going to be victorious. It is Aquarius energy. I do have strong Aquarius in me, so it's like weird. And I just said that because the way I got the message was weird. But I feel like for those of you in a marriage, it's if you listen to those songs, okay, the Beyonce Freakum Dress, it's like it may be because like when I touched the card, it was like marriage came through and it's a long-term commitment. So it's like spicing up the relationship, and the Upgrade You song, that's hilarious because that is an Aries when they're like in love. If somebody's got an Aries, they're pretty lucky. Where Aries is a fabulous energy where they really treat their partners well. They do give a lot too. That's interesting with the prosperity and money. But if you're in a long-term relationship, like that song Freakum Dress, it's like getting all dolled up and going out and having a good time, with the Upgrade You song. It's like Aries is going to be on fire here. I don't know, like you're going to be sassy, and like with the Untamed card too, it's like, your fire is just going to come out. It's like, wow, there's a lot of energy in here. But it's like you want to tame your emotions because they're going to be fluctuating up and down. I don't know, like where you're going to get this burst of energy, but it's just going to, like, you're feeling quite victorious, but you want to be humble in the process. So it's like, again, going back to the marriage things, if you've been together with your partner for a long time, you want to like go out and have a good time. And that doesn't even mean like because the Freakum Dress song came on, that's like in that song she kind of goes out with all of her girlfriends and has a good time, and she dolls herself up, and she reminds her self first of all of how fabulous she is. And as an Aries, you guys are you look good when your shoulders are exposed. It's like, and then she like she comes home and her husband's the one that takes off the dress, and she feels pretty confident because she's out and about, and like you just got this sass to you, or you might need to remind yourself of that. It is saying that. Hopefully that makes sense. It's compromising though here, right? Like you got to compromise with people around you and then compromise with yourself as well. I do feel like for some of you guys, you have a child the that is making decisions. We have a mother energy here. So for those of you that are mothers, you're really focused on your child and making sacrifices for your children. And I do feel like for some of you that are have older children, like adult children, you have one that is they got a very earthy energy to them. It would be predominant somewhere in their chart. Doesn't mean it's their sun, moon, or rising. It would be like they could have a lot of planets that sit in it. And fire too. There's fire here and air. Maybe it's an Aquarius child that you have, because Aquarians are very because you have, and I feel like it's an older child. They're an entrepreneur, so they're very. Some of you have a child, and then some of this is you. You need to focus that energy. Your child may have issues focusing the energy, and they're trying to. And then for some of you, it's like you're an entrepreneur, and you're having trouble focusing the energy and on the details, on the minute detail stuff, and that could be hard for any fire sign, especially in Aries. You know what? I take that back, because Aries is the Emperor and the Empress, all right? And I do see you guys as the Magician. You have the Magician energy here. It's freaking fantastic. I wish you guys could feel what I'm feeling right now. One thing I want you to be aware of, Aries, is I want you to be aware that you don't have people around you taking advantage of your generosity. Okay, and I know people have this misconception about Aries being selfish. They're selfish when it needs to be, when it needs something needs to happen or get done, and people are just pitter pattering around. Aries takes care of that, like just get it done. But you could have somebody taking advantage of your prosperity, which is like, you don't want somebody piggybacking off of you, all right? Like the intentions, you want to align somebody's words with their actions, and you want to see where they're coming from. This could be a good thing, but it's also saying that you want to be aware that, somebody's not with you for financial reasons, like a gold digger or something like that. You want to be wise. You want to keep some things to yourself, all right? You do want to focus on the details. This is your finances. So you want to keep that in order. So no emotional spending when your emotions get off. You do have something here with like a fluctuation of emotions happening. You have the ups and downs, changes for the best. So like it's a month of like whatever negative happens is it's not actually negative. It's like I got this in somebody else's reading, because I'm seeing Mario Kart hitting the wall. So if you start hitting the wall and then you bounce off, and you're like going to be on track again. So if something doesn't go right, it's meant to go that way to redirect you, right? So it's like pieces of a puzzle coming into effect here, and you kind of got like the border built. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Okay, but like, you have clear vision of what the future holds or could hold potentially. All right. There's some sort of like worldly energy here. So, and then like I'm getting the authority. So it's like paperwork could need to be done through a like the Hierophant energies here. So through like a system. So paperwork for anything, like a passport, or maybe some of you are applying for citizenship or signing leases or business contracts. You want to ensure that all of that's checked and thoroughly done. You read things thoroughly before you do it. Okay, so what you need to know is that you're an entrepreneur, which means Aries, okay, you're a magician. Like Aries are magical. They're like the Swiss Army knife, okay? You have all the tools capable to do whatever it is that you want to proceed with through prosperity, okay? Some of you could start a business with your child. Some of you, it could be from your child that you receive it in some manner. So this could mean like some of you might have a child, and then you're suddenly interested into something, and then this is how you're going to get your prosperity, which means that you're going to that interest that you become interested in because you have that child is going to somehow flourish for you. An idea or a book or something. Maybe you write children's books, right? You're gonna maybe you're gonna invent something because you have a child or the with the entrepreneurial, it's like you have solutions for problems. You have ways of fixing things, practical things in the everyday to day realm. Okay, like some of you could come up with an invention that helps people save money, or maybe you're a cook and you could start a YouTube channel about cooking or something like that. You know, like healthy cooking for your child. Maybe your child has specific needs here, and other children have those specific needs too, and you could somehow, it could be like through YouTube or blogging, create prosperity with that somehow. If that makes sense. I'm getting off track here, you guys. But with the entrepreneurial energy, what you need to know is that you have everything you need within you to create prosperity. You want that new job, you can go get it, do the research, do the details. Your savings account, you want to do that as well. You want to try to cut costs down. You want to be wise. You're going to manifest something here, though, all right? What you need to show is you are intelligent, okay? And with the like Hierophant energy here and the Aquarius Venus energy, that is like Aries does have unconditional love for people. They do, and they show it through their actions, okay? And creating stability and a firm foundation for them. You know, like I know everybody's like, oh, they have discrimination against certain cards here, like with the characters, like the water signs, like you have the Queen of Cups here, and then you got, you know, the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Okay, like my mother is an Aries, and she was just as good as a Queen of Cups, or you know, a Queen of Pentacles. My mom made money. My mom was loving and nurturing. You know, like you guys have all of that in you. Okay, don't be afraid to show it. All right, and don't be afraid to show how fabulous you are. Like even for you guys, like you know, like looking good, like going out, having a good time. You know, reminding that your spouse, uh, like how you look. Being romantic, okay, and unexpected. It's unexpected. Like you could just suddenly, unexpectedly book a hotel for the weekend and go out to a, you know, wine and dine or something like that. There's something unexpected here. Show like how fabulous you are. Don't be afraid to show how smart you are and the solutions that you have. You want to go to the superiors about it, though. You don't want to be telling it to regular people, okay? And for writers and stuff like that, you know, like you might need to go out there and research publishers before you actually get a publisher. You might find somebody that's different or unique, partner up with somebody, or you're creating a stability in a unique way, right? And Aries are unique, man. You can't predict an Aries, all right? You just can't. Where Aries, like, I'm 33 years old. My mother surprises me all the time with skills and abilities that she has that it's just like, who are you? You know, like, my mom's actually afraid of heights. And just like on her birthday, we went to a carnival, and that's funny because the carnival card here too, like a Ferris wheel. And there was a ride that like goes all the way up and drops you down. And my mom was like, let's go on that. And I was like, what? Yeah, sure. Okay. Thinking that, you know, she was going to back out when we got on there. And she actually like, we actually did the ride. I regretted it. Like as soon as it started moving 2 feet up, but I was so shocked. That's like out of character for my mom. Right. And it's like, and what you need to grow is the I'm untamed, which means like those random, like that was random for my mother. Those random, you're not tamed. You're not predictable. You can't predict an Aries. Like embrace that energy of like uniqueness that you have. It is uniqueness because you have the Venus Aquarius energy here. You guys are so unique. Where I could talk you guys up all day, but let's not get everybody's ego all like. I love my Aries friends. Or you do need to show your uniqueness and your problem solving skills and how intelligent you are, and you got to do it in a humbling way, like nobody builds a foundation as firm as an Aries can. And that's like Aries can withstand anything, you know what I mean? Like people can like when you're friends with an Aries, like they're never afraid to come to an Aries for help. Okay, you may need some help here, and you gotta go get that somehow. Like if or even schooling and stuff like that. Like if you want to go back to school, you have to make the sacrifices for it. Maybe you have to downgrade and go into like a roommate situation, and then you have less cost so you can afford a part-time job and to go to school. You know what I mean? You have to be responsible and do things in a unique way. It may not be the way that others are. You could be writing a book. That's not like the way it could be science fiction or something. And what you need to grow is the I am untamed, that taking risks, taking chances, like being emotionally open, expressing yourself. Because you have the Queen of Cups here. She has foresight. She's a seer. She sees right through people. Aries can see right through people. They're quite magical, all right? And they say it how it is. Like they call it how it is. It can be humbling, all right? Like some of you are very blessed with a child. There's a very strong bond here with a child. And I say that because you got the Page of Pentacles. And some of you have a child that watches over you and is concerned about you. And oh man, I got like a thing in my throat where some of you could be really concerned about a child. And then for others of you, it's like you have a child it's like the mother role where they're concerned about your future and your well-being. And they want to create stability for you. So it could be like, like nurture nature. Some cultures, like, they have the parents move in with them, and you may have a child that is concerned about building a firm foundation for that to happen with you somehow here. And I just got choked up because that's very sweet and sentimental. That's love. That's Aquarius and Venus. Like they're ruled by Saturn, so it's the practical things. Like Saturn knows how to get things done, and they do build foundations, and it's not like old uh, outdated foundations. Saturn will build firm foundations in any scenario. They just remove what's not working. Saturn will remove what's not working to build a stable foundation. You guys got beautiful energy here. Don't be afraid to be open and show your love. You guys are going to be like, it's a beautiful energy you have here. You're going to be very giving people. Okay? And when you take chances and things like that, again, like I went back to in the earlier part of the reading there, or what I said, I'm sorry, is when you're hitting a wall and you get redirected, it's for the positive. So the ups and the downs, because that card says ups and downs, it's like everything's going to work itself out. Uh, but do take time to meditate and it's almost like for some of you, you could be picking up on emotions of others too. And you want time to separate that, your needs, your wants. Like, there's compromising here though, right? There's a way, like maybe if everybody wants to take a trip somewhere, there's a way where you can go on the trip and everybody can do something that they want to do. All right. Like, cause you know how sometimes you plan trips and it's like one person wants to do this, the other one wants to do that. So they don't want to go to that area. It's like there's unique ways of handling, situations here. And you're going to be quite intuitive as well. And you have a woman here, um, who really cares about you, the Queen of Cups energy. She really cares about you. She may be going through some ups and downs, and everything's going to work out for her. She's like, if you're worried about a Queen of Cups character, well, I feel like this is more so you, though. It's like Don't be afraid to show your fun side and your emotional side. You're going to be very motherly towards people, very nurturing towards others. People might be coming to you with their problems and stuff like that, and you're going to have to be emotionally supportive. Okay? And you may, you either have somebody around you that you're going to help, or somebody around you is going to help you in a unique and an unexpected way. Emotionally supportive, though. Okay? And they can foresee things somehow. And what they foresee is that you need to really focus on your practical day-to-day things. And this could be even like family, spending more family time, family quality time together, like good old-fashioned fun. You know what I mean? Like, um, going to the beach together, having a picnic together, going to the zoo, going to the science center, cooking in the kitchen all together, that type of thing. Trying new things though, Aries, because that's what you guys are known for. You break borders, like you break, like you're the I don't want to say borders, like, well, yeah, you do, right? Like, but like you break. It's like the Kool-Aid guy, like the Kool-Aid guy has a brick wall in front of him. He like breaks through that, and he's like, oh yeah, And everybody could look at Aries like, oh, you just broke that wall. And then Aries looks at them, well, I shouldn't have been able to get through it. You know what I mean? Not a firm foundation. It's got to be fixed. We've got to build it better, stronger, and, like Saturn energy comes in and does. Like that wall wasn't good to begin with. You know what I mean? Like you might do that to somebody where you might make them realize, well, it's not as bad as it is, like just pick yourself up and move forward. Where you have beautiful energy here, though. But it's about emotions and love. You need to be in tune with that. And for yourself, your needs, your wants as well. Like, again, don't be too giving towards others, Aries. Like you got to give to yourself just as well as others. And then for the chakra card we have, it's green. In this deck, it's like it's the heart chakra. And then on the back, I'll show it to you. It says, has someone you love broken your trust? Vowing to never love again protects your heart, but leaves it weak. Trust is a risk. If taken, your life will take on new meaning and depth. The past will not repeat itself if you are willing to honestly face your patterns to trust another. You must first trust yourself. Will you ever know what is possible if you don't risk who you believe you are for who you might become? Swimming in the sea of infinite possibilities. Trust yourself. You're worth the risk. Again, don't like for those of you that it's not about love, okay? You got to trust again. Not everything is going to be the same way it was in the past, all right? And you got to forgive. If you're in a relationship, you got to spark it and try to hit restart on it. Try to forget the past and just go forward with your fabulous Aries energy, okay? Even in friendships and jobs, everything's a new opportunity. Take that child excitement energy that Aries has and get that wonder back. Okay, if things don't go right, they don't go right. There's new opportunity. Aries knows that better than anybody. All right, like what else did it say? Well, believe in yourself, Aries. All right, you got to push your limits here. You're gonna go through downs, but those downs are gonna get you to a higher point. All right, they're gonna build character. All right, trial and error here. If mistakes aren't had, then you're not learning things, and you're manifesting. So you're going to be bringing on a lot of energy, and it's saying that like uh, not every opportunity that comes your way is going to be good, or every idea, but you have some really good ones, and you just got to focus on the details and how you're going to achieve it and manage it, and take your time. Don't rush things. Okay, like really focus on details. And don't be afraid to gain knowledge. Ask questions when you don't understand things. Go to accountants. Um, go to a lawyer if you need a lawyer. Go to a friend. Ask somebody. You have somebody around you who's very practical. I love the energy you guys got in this reading, though. All right, Aries. Hopefully this helped you out. Sag and Leo are going to have to wait. I did you guys first because you're Aries and it's your birthday, right? Like, I was trying to get the videos done with the ones that I didn't do and then get back to the ones that I did do for last month or But yeah, Leo and Aries is gonna have to wait. So if any of you have those in your chart, they'll be out this week, sometime. Where all right, you guys, namaste. Hopefully this helped you out, and have a fabulous month. Talk to you next month. Ciao for now.